Hello everybody and welcome back to another update in Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Today we are back with the purplish hue here again, this time not in the morning, but this will be an evening update around 6:40-ish p.m. is when this update is taking place. Actually, I guess a little bit later, maybe around 6:45. But that is the time frame for this airport update. We have some new models today from my latest massive unboxing, so stay tuned for those coming later in the video, but we will be beginning right here. Just holding short of 30 right, we have the Delta 737-900 right here. It's the NG model version. This one came in from Palm Springs and is just de-iced and is about to be heading back out to Palm Springs, California. We'll be pulling on to runway here in just a few moments. So these guys will be heading out to Palm Springs, which I'm sure is much nicer here. We've experienced a lot of delays here at MSP due to the winter weather, including this flight even has been delayed. So this one, the passengers here should be happy to be going to Palm Springs, California. And now we move on into the B Concourse. We have two aircraft here today, so that's pretty interesting. Normally there's just nothing here, no action at the B Concourse, but today we have some action here, beginning with the Delta Connection Comair CRJ200. This one is offered by Endeavor today. Of course, the actual aircraft is in the current livery, and this one doesn't exist anymore, but I need to use it anyways, as I don't have enough Delta Connection CRJ200s. But this one came in from Wausau, Wisconsin, and is on the turn. And then another turn right here with the Delta Connection CRJ700. And it's cool to see this one here. Normally, the B Concourse is all CRJ200s, and then, of course, Denver Air Connection on their Dornier 328. But yeah, normally they don't fly the CRJ700s here to B Concourse. So this one is on the turn from Des Moines, which is pretty interesting. Normally don't see that one on the CRJ700, but it is, at least for today. So really awesome to see that one here. And right here we have the Delta Connection CRJ200 operated by SkyWest, which came in from International Falls, and it'll be heading out later to Aberdeen. Now moving into the A Concourse, by the way. Moving further down, of course, we have the Delta Connection CRJ900 right here, Shapeways Custom. Of course, this one came in from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and it'll be heading out to Cedar Rapids. So actually kind of surprising to see that city pair on CRJ900, normally on a CRJ200 again, but I'm all for it. Getting some aircraft upgrades here on this one. Going to La Crosse, coming in from La Crosse, going to Cedar Rapids on CRJ900, really nice to see, offered by Endeavor Air. And one final trio of a Delta Connection aircraft, beginning all the way in the back there with the CRJ200 operated by Endeavor Air. This is the newer release by Gemini Jets. They just came in from Appleton, Wisconsin, and will be also heading out to Wausau, Wisconsin. I'm assuming the other one was a mistake or an error on Flight Radar 24's part, because this one looks like it really did head out to Wausau, so I'm not sure what was up with that. So I don't really know where the other one is going. It might as well have just gone to the hangar or something. I'm not sure, but I think the other one was an error on Flight Radar's part, or maybe that's what it was, where it was originally going to go, and then this aircraft just took over for whatever reason. So this aircraft will be heading out to Wausau, Wisconsin, the CRJ200 in the background there. In the middle ground, we have this Delta Connection CRJ900, another Shapeways Custom here, operated by Endeavor. This one came in from Des Moines as well. This will be heading out to Cincinnati. Finally here, we have the SkyWest operated CRJ900, this one by Gemini Jets, which came in from Fargo, and it'll be heading out to Montreal. Alright, here we have the Spirit A320, taxiing right now to the de-icing stand. We'll be getting de-iced here before heading out to Atlanta. We're also coming in from there earlier. So this is actually a very interesting movement here. So Spirit had both of their gates filled up. So this one actually had to park in Alpha 1, or Echo 1, not Alpha 1. Alpha 1 we already passed, but Echo 1, which is the concourse that we'll hit next here. where Spirit parks. And very interesting to see them be parking in Echo 1, as that gate is normally for Alaska, but just because they had too many aircraft in the Spirit gates, Echo 2 and Echo 4, they decided to park them in Echo 1 here. So an interesting spot for them to be, and quite rare for Spirit to go there, but love to capture it here. The oddballs always make for great airport updates, and no exception with this one. So this one currently taxiing out to the de-icing stand, and we'll be heading off here soon enough to Atlanta. And moving along here, we have the Spirit A319, which is parked in the regular Spirit gate. Here, this is Echo 4. This one came in from Baltimore BWI. Filling in from B320, by the way. We came in from Baltimore. We're heading out to Detroit Metro. Behind that one, we have this United 737 MAX 8 in the Evo Blue livery, gorgeous model right here by Gemini Jets. This one came in from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be heading out to Newark. Very nice to see. And moving along right here into the American Airlines gates, we have here at Echo 13 the American 737-800. This one with the new winglets, the extra aircraft had the regular winglets. And this one came in from Dallas-Fort Worth DFW, or River Aviation's airport, and it'll be heading back out there. And then next up here, never get tired of it, United 737-900 with split scimitars in Eco Skies livery by NG Models. So, fabulous model right here. I know I use it a lot, but just my only United 737-900. This one filling in for a regular kind of glow livery. Came in from Denver, and we'll be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. And if you weren't able to tell already, yes, I am using some light that are not these LEDs here, just because the light doesn't really reach the other side of the airport. So we're just going to have some regular artificial lighting here for pretty much the rest of the airport update, just because the LEDs don't do very well, especially this late at night when I'm recording this at like 11:35 p.m. A lot later than I realized, but pitch black outside, and not really getting any help here from my lights here. So the LEDs need a little bit of help, so we're employing the use of this guy. So here we have two Delta aircraft, beginning with the A321 there in the back. Came in from Bozeman, Montana, and I'll be heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada. Next to that one here, we have the Delta 737-900. This is the Gemini Jet version, which came in from Portland PDX, and I'll be heading out to Miami. And right here at the end of the F Concourse, we have the Delta A319, which came in from Austin, and you'll be heading out to New York JFK. Looking very nice right there. Next to that one, we have the Delta A330-300. And this one came in very interesting service from Detroit, Michigan. Not a very long flight for an A330, but very funny. I did not expect to see that one, but that is why it is parked here in the F Concourse. And I'm guessing it might have been towed over, but maybe not. Anyhow, it's flying out to London, or Milo's Aviation's airport, but that flight got canceled, which is why it's still over here, and I didn't bother to move it. That flight got canceled out to London, so instead it'll be just sitting here a day, and we'll be heading out to London tomorrow. So, too bad for those passengers who will have to wait a day, but it's not the last we'll hear from London today, at least, in this update. And here is the first of our new models here. It is the Delta 757-200. This is, of course, in the Mariano Rivera. It has a little sticker up by the nose. You can't really see it because the jet bridge is blocking it. This is the first of two new models in today's update. This one came in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson, or Citrus Aviation's airport, and is on the turn. We'll be heading back out there. So a very gorgeous model right here by NG, one of my new favorite models. A really great pickup here, looking absolutely gorgeous. And right here, just passing the Delta 757-200 back there, it is my brand new KLM 7879 by Phoenix. An absolutely gorgeous model right here. Great pickup indeed. This is in the 100th anniversary livery for KLM. So just a gorgeous model right here by Phoenix, and a great pickup as KLM does by the 787 to MSP in the winter, although in the summer they fly on the A330, at least that's what it was this past year, and they might be continuing that next year, so I'll be prepared. I have both. But a Concourse model right here by Phoenix Models. So this one just landed and is currently taxiing in after arriving in, of course, from Amsterdam Schiphol, and I'll be on the turn. I'll be heading back out there because where else will I go? So Concourse model right here and a great pickup. This KLM 789. Then moving along next into the backlit heavies. New band name, called it. This is the Delta A350-900 with flaps down in the Delta Spirit titles. This one came in from London Heathrow, or Milos Aviation's airport. And this one will be heading out to Amsterdam Schiphol. So very nice to see right here. At least this one is running on time, made it out, didn't get canceled. So maybe not, it's not running on time, it was delayed, so no, scratch that. But it did make it out, unlike the A330 heading out to London. This is also in the G Concourse for some reason, I believe also at one of the double jet bridge gates, so I'm assuming it was, did not have both jet bridges connected to it, so that's a little bit interesting here, but interesting place to park the Delta A2100 on the flight in from Houston, and I'll be on the turn. I'll be heading back out there. Then all the way at the end of the G Concourse, we have the Delta A321 in the thank you livery by Aero Classics, which came in from Fort Myers, and we continue on to San Diego. And then just landing here, we have the Sun Country 737-800 in the Tide Pod livery. This one is just arriving in from Orlando, and we're taxiing into its gate in Terminal 2, where we'll be going to next, and we'll be heading out to Fort Myers. Actually, we'll just quickly do cargo before we get into Terminal 2. We have this FedEx MD11, came in from filling in for 767. I once again have two aircraft that I need switched around. I needed a UPS MD11 and I needed a FedEx 767, so this happened again. This one came in from Memphis. We'll be heading out to Indianapolis. We'll just pan over here. We have the UPS 767, which came in from Louisville and is on the turn. We'll be heading back out there. And then right here we have the Southwest Airlines 737-800. This one came in from Austin, and we'll be heading out. It's actually just getting boarded up. We're heading out to St. Louis. And now moving into the Sun Countries. We're actually going to do this in opposite orders. We're going to be getting we're going to be moving from the right to the left here to end with Icelandair. So we have the Sun Country 737-800 in the Transavia hybrid livery. Actual aircraft was a 737-800 in the Ariel Texmont livery. This one came in from Tampa. We're heading out to Orlando. In the middle, we have the 737-800 in the old livery. The actual aircraft had winglets. It came in from Las Vegas, and once again, it's not giving me flight information, but since I'm tired of not giving you flight information on where it is heading out to, we're just going to make something up, and we'll say it is heading out to just go Boston. Why not? Rather just make something up than leave you with nothing on that cliffhanger. So finally here we have the Icelandair 737 MAX 8. It has been a while since I've included this in an airport update, so glad to do it here once again. Came in, of course, from Reykjavik, Keflavik, the most fun airport name to say. And we'll be heading back out there. So getting bags loaded enough right now. Gorgeous model here by Gemini Jets. Maybe my favorite Max out of the Maxes that I have. I think that one's probably my favorite, just in terms of the quality of it. I believe is the best. The mold, they did a really nice job on it. There's not a single thing. Well, the mold can be improved. But I think that one out of all my Maxes is probably the best of that. I think that's the best that they can come to. I don't know why that one came out so weird. Maybe it's that I'm recording this at 11:54 p.m. I'm not editing that out because that's kind of funny. But a good model here by Gemini. I'm excited to see NG models mold of the Max though, because I think theirs will probably be a lot better than Gemini's and Aero Classics. Because Gemini's I wouldn't say is too great, and then Aero Classics. Don't even get me started on Aero Classics. Do have one of their Maxes, and it's not looking too pretty. But you know, Aero Classics is great. I like them too. But we need to work on that Max mold a little bit. That being said, that will conclude this airport update. Start making it a little bit weird there in the end. But that'll do it for today. Thank you all for checking it out. And hopefully I didn't just turn you all away with that weird outro. But I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.